I'm Scott the Nature Guy. Today, let's talk about trees. This is a magnolia. Magnolias mostly grow in the south, but up here in the north that can be a problem, as heavy snow can break their branches. They have been around for 20 million years. One person described the magnolia as the perfect tree. It's an evergreen. It has huge fragrant flowers, interesting branch structure, and interesting cone and red seeds that birds love. Its big shiny green leaves make a perfect block for unsightly views. The black walnut tree is one of my favorite trees. Black walnuts have long been used as a dye. If you've ever had black walnut juice on your hands, you know it's near impossible to get the stain off. Walnut wood is highly sought after. It's used in furniture and woodworking because it's heavy and has a beautiful grain and color. Most importantly, though, are the nuts, the black walnuts that come off a walnut tree. They're very delicious and sought after for baking and such. You know, I just love sitting under a walnut tree. It makes me feel like I'm in Hawaii. The Virginia cedar is an evergreen. That means it stays green year-round. Because bugs hate the smell of it, cedar is used to line trunks and closets to protect clothing. You know it's real cedar when you can see the red center. It's also used by farmers as fence posts because it won't rot. Birds sit on the fence posts, eat the berries, and poop out the seeds, and then more cedars will grow. Look at the bark on this wonderful cedar tree. The mimosa is sometimes thought of as the powder puff tree because when it blooms, they look like powder puffs. It's an ancient type tree that almost died out due to a virus. It's often seen along highways. I have a theory that car pollution along highways helps the mimosa fight off viruses. Why don't you look that up and see if there's any truth to that? Look at the bark on this majestic pine tree. Isn't it beautiful? In the old days, they used the straight, tall pines for ship masts. The sap was boiled to make pine tar, which was used to seal the hull of ships. They also made turpentine out of the sap, which was indispensable for painting and was also used as a medicine. These are dawn redwoods. They were thought to be extinct until they were rediscovered in 1944. They're called living fossils because they were around during the time of the dinosaurs. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush early in the morning. Well, it's not early morning, but this is a mulberry bush, or a tree, should I say. And they make delicious mulberries. Look at those. And they're good. The mulberry is a fruit tree that many people love. They were grown in ancient China and Persia because silkworms that make silk only eat mulberry leaves. Thomas Jefferson brought them to the United States to start silk production here. So these are the trees we looked at today. Can you match the trees with the bark? just tending my baby oak. Well, that's all the time we have for trees today. Until next time, I'm Scott, the nature guy.